All right, I have to go to the bathroom, so I'll make this quick. 2 days ago, Sister Cardacelli asked if I prepared a speech for Saul, and I had no idea I was publicly speaking in front of a large group of people because this is my first and hopefully my last time I have to be a best man. So here we go. For those of you that do not know my name, it's Daniel, and I'm today's best brother. Saul and Chelsea, it is an honor to stand here today. I can't be more happy for you too. So glad that we can celebrate this day with friends, family, not only from around this area, but from around the states, Northern California, El Centro. It's amazing how far people will travel for free food. It's especially awesome that we are here today considering that the wedding was supposed to be last week, but Saul contracted a very popular virus going around. He spent 14 agonizing days napping, eating, and playing video games. And not once did he ever lose hope. Thank God he stands here today in good health. So let me tell you a bit about my relationship with Saul. We met in the 90s. Back in a time where blockbusters still existed and Game Boys were the pinnacle of technology. Saul was the firstborn in our family, so I always showed my respect toward him. He was always first player in any video game. He was always a team captain, and he got to sleep on the top bunk. However, over a few short years, our brotherly rivalry intensified, and I started outweighing Saul. If you looked at old family photos, you'll see Saul never showed any sign of weight gain. Meanwhile, I looked like I never skipped dessert. Because of my husky physique, thank you. Go ahead, Sai. Let it out. Saul would avoid getting into physical confrontations. Instead, he played the psychological card and would attack with insults. Because I weighed 50 more pounds than he did, all I had to do was tackle him to the ground and sit on him. It was a foolproof plan, and it worked every time. As a younger brother, I looked up to Saul in many ways. He was and is good at so many things. He has so many good qualities. Because Saul is nearly perfect and doesn't really make any mistakes, it made it hard to come up with any material for this speech. So there's a lot of qualities Saul has, whether it's his intelligence. In grade school, Saul was an honor student and played the cello in his orchestra, while most of his classmates were worrying about their voices changing and growing hair out of weird places. Whether it's Saul's toughness, I mean, the guy just survived a virus that has no vaccine. Enough said. Whether it's his compassion, he's always had a heart to stick up for what is right. Whenever he sees someone in need, he never hesitates to jump in and help. But enough about Saul and his Nobel Peace Prize. Today, Saul is a married man. Chelsea, ever since we met you, we knew you were a keeper. I particularly liked you because you laughed at my jokes, and Saul would just shake his head and call me an idiot. You're beautiful inside and out, kind, compassionate, smart, caring, genuine, and most importantly, you could never make my brother happy in a way that I never could. Chelsea, or should I say Chels, welcome to the family. There's so many Chelseas in this world, but you're the only one that I know with 2 E's at the end. Seriously though, I couldn't have asked for a better sister-in-law. And I sincerely apologize about that horrible last name you have to use from now on. I went to pick up my tux the other day and they were like, "What's your last name? Sasueta?" Huh? I ordered hot wings yesterday too, and I had to spell it out over the phone. So these are the struggles that you have to deal with on a daily basis. Saul and Chelsea, I wish you two all the best in your life together. So let's all raise a glass to the most important people here, Saul and Chelsea.